FEMA and the CDC preparing the nation for a nuclear attack? This is Throttle Up Prepper. FEMA and the CDC preparing for nuclear detonation in the United States? I don't know. We're going to find out. This is Throttle Up Prepper. Welcome to the program. I am your host, Jeff. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys keep on coming and impresses and humbles me every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not yet a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe now. And be sure to stop by our website, throttleupprepper.com. Also, got a Facebook page you can check out, facebook.com/throttleupprepper. So, what in the world is going on? You know, it's going to sound a lot like Jeff's going all conspiracy theory on us here. The likes of, Gotham Shield and Jade Helm and all that Looney Tunes stuff that people get all freaked out about. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't think so. But this is food for thought. Things like Arsenio Hall used to say that make you go, So, what am I talking about? Well, according to some news sources I saw this past week and then went and confirmed it for myself, the Centers for Disease Control. What this has to do with nuclear war, I don't know. But the CDC is the agency apparently in charge, and we can bring it up and show you right from their website, cdc.gov. That coming up this January the 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern in Washington, D.C., they will be having an event where they will be discussing what to do in the aftermath of a nuclear detonation on a federal, on a state, and on a local level. The article says right there, and you can go back and read it, or take a screenshot and read it however you want to do it. I'll probably also try to put a link in the description so you can go and read it yourself. But in terms of preparedness, they're saying the first 24 hours are critical, that should such an unlikely event occur, that sheltering in place for at least 24 hours is critical to your survival. Providing, of course, you survive the initial blast, assuming it's just one and the nation isn't blanketed in stuff. So here's the thing. All right, Jeff, the government runs through scenarios and prepares just like preppers do, just like you and I. We go through scenarios all the time. We plan, we think things through, we rehearse, we buy supplies, we practice using them, and so on and so forth. So why do people get all bent out of shape when the government does so? Isn't it responsible for them to do such a thing? I say yes. Wouldn't it be irresponsible for them to not? Well, of course. And I like the fact that at least they kind of broadcast it, put it out there on the website, let people know what's going on, because, you know, if they didn't, then we'd all think it was a conspiracy, right? But here's what kind of makes me a little nervous, a little uneasy, a little, again, things that make you go, You start putting the pieces of the puzzle together and see what's going on globally. I can tell you that according to Newsmax, General James Maddis, just last week, I believe, at the Pentagon, gave a speech where he was asked about threats and concerns he had about threats for 2018. I like his response, and it scares me at the same time, but I like it mostly. He said, "I don't have concerns. I create concerns." That dude is bad to the bone. God bless America. God bless General Maddis. That guy, I like him. Glad he's on our team. So, okay, that's not really that concerning. Well, Newsmax had an article out talking about the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency here in the U.S., for those of you abroad who may not be familiar, that they, I guess, are admitting now that they very much underestimated Kim Jeng Un's nuclear capability over there in North Korea. And that we're looking at probably 2 years or less before they've perfected the delivery system. They just recently tested an ICBM that can go, I think, over 8,000 kilometers, 8,000 miles. I don't recall. Anyway, the point is it can get to anywhere in the United States. They're estimated to have now, some sources say, at least 50 bombs. The hydrogen bomb that they exploded, I believe, back in September, is about 15 times more powerful than what we dropped on Hiroshima, Japan, in World War II. A little unnerving. On the good side, I think it's coming up this week or next. I think it's this week that North Korea is supposed to be sitting down with South Korea and opening a dialogue for the first time in forever. That's a good positive sign. China kind of cheating on the sanctions. Some bad things going on. I don't know. You start putting all of these things together, the threats, for those of you so inclined towards biblical prophecy, I've said it before. I try not to make a big deal about it. This isn't a Bible channel, but it is something that a lot of us preppers pay attention to when we look to Ezekiel 38 and 39. The end times battles over Israel, the United States, their number one ally. We're nowhere to be found. The translation, England and her colonies are powerless to defend Israel. How is that? So I don't know. I start putting things together. And also, anecdotally speaking, I'm a new general class ham radio operator. I'm far from an expert, just since Christmas now, working with the new radio and listening to a lot of people on different preparedness and patriot nets that are out there, talking about how on the 40-meter and the 20-meter bands, I believe, interference has been noted as of late. How they know, how they tie it to China, I don't know. But the talk is, anecdotally, can't prove it. I have no idea personally. But there are people that seem to know what they're talking about are tying it to Chinese over-the-horizon radar. Again, I don't know. Should you worry? Maybe, maybe not. Am I worried? Nope. You know why? I'm a prepper, baby. I got what I need. I've done the best I can do. Always trying to improve. Always trying to get more prepared. And you know what? You do what you can do. And the rest, it is what it is. Life. Nobody gets out of it alive. Right? So, anything else is just wasting your time with the worry. So just wanted to put that out there for your perusal to make sure you're aware of the news and what's going on. Check it out. Again, the link in the description. Discuss in the comments, what do you think's going on? What do you think will go on? Is anything going on? I personally, I'm paying attention. I always pay attention, though. And could this be the year? Also, we got the Winter Olympics in South Korea coming up next month. I don't know. I can't imagine anything would happen before then, so I think we've at least got until then. But again, I'm not too worried about it. And I don't know that you should worry about it, but definitely look into it and be ready. Whatever comes our way, that's what this channel is all about. And by the way, speaking of getting ready, that EMP project that I started a few weeks ago and kind of been teasing a little bit, just an FYI, I don't know, it may be next week's video, the completion of that project, because I did find out that the last parts I was waiting on that were on back order finally shipped to me on Friday of last week, so I should have them in time for the recording of the next video. Stay tuned. We'll find out. Hopefully it will be. And in the meantime, it's time for all of us to be prepared for whatever comes our way. Until next time, God bless. Stay safe.